toward financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Well, we're telling you that the second half of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show is going to be even better than the first half. And the first half was amazing. We've started a new series called Interview with the Giants, Success Series. We're going to be going around the country interviewing some of the best and brightest and sharpest and most successful professionals in all the nation and bringing them to you right here on our radio show and on the National Real Estate Cafe in this incredible series. And we've started this series on our 6th anniversary because our goal is always to bring you value and help improve your lives and in so many ways. What's our slogan?
Guide you to personal and financial wellness, Don. And we do that every single week. So check us out at donandgino.com. That's the hub. That's got access to our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, the National Real Estate Cafe, pretty much everything we get our hands into. Mm-hmm. And all of it does revolve around guiding you to personal and financial wellness, whether it's in our jobs at Skyline Home Loans. We're always trying to help you succeed with your real estate dreams. With the radio show, we've been able to help you with your estate planning, college planning, but maybe with the unfortunate need for family law, potentially, anything in your life that can affect your personal and financial wellness, which is pretty much everything. We've tried to address it so that you can take action this year. Don and I have talked about it multiple times. We're in a better position today. Thanks to doing this show for you, we've been able to take our own advice with the professionals that we've met.
Right.
And we're in a better position today to speak to that because we've been able to learn from the greatest professionals.
All right. And our goal has always been, the same as hopefully for you, is to do things for the right reasons and to help as many people as you can. And that's why we brought great professionals that we know do things for the right reasons because they are born teachers, born coaches, born people. And ironically, we brought in Michael J. Maher, who is an author and speaker. And what's ironic is his big push is the generosity generation that he created, and it's about doing things for the right reasons and becoming successful by doing that. So we're going to bring Michael J. Maher back on for another great segment. Michael, welcome again.
Thank you. Hey guys, appreciate it, and love your show. This has been a lot of fun. I love the new engineering. I mean, is this the new thing with the 6th year anniversary? Is the split screen focusing on me when I'm speaking and focusing on you guys in the intro? I'll tell you,
we're stepping up.
Your
right?
engineer is so underpaid. I'll tell you.
Oh no, he's listening.
Yeah. You know what's nice is actually, and let's bring out a true statement, right?
Because took us 2 years to get to here.
Well, no, the reality is, right? We tried this and we failed. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We tried this and we failed. It didn't work. The technology wasn't right. The internets and the firewalls and whatever, it didn't work. But it's not like we said, well, let's give up.
Right.
We said, well, let's just do it again. Let's practice. Let's fix it. Let's read. We read articles. We called the IT department. We persisted, and it worked out fantastic.
That's right.
And
That's right.
And because you deal with life and business, you go, I get it, guys. You didn't go, oh, that's it. You're cut. Don't even call me ever again. You're like, I get it. Let's try this next week.
Yeah.
So, and here we are.
Yeah. No, it's been fantastic. And, it's so powerful. Well, first of all, when you said interview with the Giants, I immediately started to lose weight. Because I thought if I'm going to be the first on the interview with the Giants, I've got to really make sure that the listener knows it's not because of what I eat. So it's always an honor to be first because if you ain't first, you're last. And anytime you can get a Ricky Bobby quote into your presentation, it's going to be a good thing.
See, the other thing you bring, Michael, I love is just you're a real guy, and this is what you want to be. Surround yourself with real people that aren't trying to just sell you anything or blow smoke. You're just a real guy trying to help people, and we love you because you're just fun. We've always had fun with you. We've enjoyed your books. We love listening to you speak, and we want to touch on it. And since you were traveling all around the nation, you literally travel all around the nation on a pretty, hectic schedule. What are some of the challenges that you're seeing a lot of professionals deal with these days?
Well, let me speak specifically to the sales professional that I deal with, right? Is that the sales environment has changed. The days of cold calling and the days of door knocking, now they're coming out with a do not knock list, right? Just like they came out with a do not call list. Now people can put their addresses in and saying, hey, listen, do not knock on my door. The no soliciting sign was not enough. And then no spam. So, the CAN Spam Act and the whole spam blockers have gotten so secure and so tight that people are they're challenged with getting their next client. They thought that internet lead generation was going to be the key, but none of those ways worked. So what's happened is the referral environment is through the roof, and that is because of social media. People, the other thing too is millennials led this, and they hate that title. And quite honestly, I don't. You say millennial instead of young person, right? Millennials it's a young person, so let's not necessarily codify them to being whatever you would think a millennial is. But the young people have led this charge, and people do not believe in 5-star reviews anymore because everybody is a 5-star reviewed anything, right? Everybody has 5 stars, and you can buy 5-star reviews on Fiverr, right? You can go to Fiverr, and for $5, they have people in the background who will give you 25-star reviews on different things that they've never experienced the service or the restaurant, they've never bought it or whatever. So the referral environment is up, and that's the foundation of the generosity generation. What I teach is that the consumer has changed from a find me, sell me atmosphere to a hear me, help me mindset, right? So, and there's been a big adjustment in business outlook in that, the old ways aren't working. The hardcore closing, the overcoming objectives, we now have no hassle buying, right? We have the generosity generation where this thought of selling is now predicated on love, generosity, and appreciation, which is awesome because it feels good. But if the results weren't there, then we couldn't go down that path. So that's what I teach is we're seeing people who are running towards, and I don't want to make this an ad or a sales pitch. It's just what is. It's what I saw coming 10 years ago is the consumer changed. The slogan of "I am number one" was a very effective slogan from literally like 1920 to about 2004, 5, or 6. And then what happened is so many people was using the I am number one, that the consumer got turned off by it, right? There were like 6,580 number one agents in Kansas City, right? That doesn't even make sense, but they've changed. The consumer no longer wants to work with number one. They no longer are attracted to I am number one. The slogan of the generosity generation is I am here to help. So what we have to do is we have to have a business plan that's based on helping others, and also in communicating in a way that reciprocation comes in the form of referrals. So that's the biggest change I'm seeing is that the consumer's changed. So we have to meet them where they are. And some of the dinosaurs are still trying to do the hardcore, pissing. Can I say that on the radio? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Making 99 people mad to get the one sale. Listen, that era is over. Now you make 99 people mad and they go to Facebook and complain about you, or they build a website.
Yelp or whatever it is, correct.
Yeah, so we need to start treating everybody as important and as special, and lo and behold, you get more referrals by doing that.
I'm going to be really, really short on this because we don't have a lot of time this segment, Don. But real quick, that reminded me of a company who tried this many, many years ago with Saturn, right? Where they are one of the first no-haggle salespeople.
That's right.
And a lot of times companies fail because they did the right thing at the wrong time.
That's right.
And so that's a really good point, is that maybe the time is now for someone to do something along those lines.
Well, you're seeing it, right? McDonald's switched to I'm loving it. Discover now, you can call and get your credit score even if you're not a Discover client. All the advertising, if you look at it, it's about love. I mean, even like the Hard Rock casinos is partnered with a cause called Love Amplified, and people are partnering more with causes. They are meeting this consumer that is much more attracted to generosity and appreciation rather than bravado and braggadocio, right? and it's one of those where you know that it is happening. We're seeing it, and you're right. I think Saturn was a little bit early, and there were also other dynamic. You know, you've also got to produce a really good product, right? I mean, that's the thing that some people miss out on is, listen, you can attract all the referrals in the world. They come in, they work with you, and they have a poor experience, or your product is poor. Then all that word of mouth no longer is going to work for you.
All right. Always great information. If you just tuned in, you're here on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. And that was Michael J. Maher, coach, mentor, author, and so much more, sharing with you how we really need to look at helping you, helping our clients, helping everybody to improve versus the bravado and the push. And a lot of you out there, yeah, please be nice and be good to me and just let me trust you. And that's the way it's changing. So when we come back, we got one more segment. Michael's going to share with us some of the success secrets of some of the clients that he works with. And there's certain traits that I guarantee a lot of his clients, a lot of the top professionals in the nation have that you would want to hear about. When we come back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show, we'll be right back.